Here from Utradia. Today we are going to be looking at Upstart, UPST. This will be a little bit different than other stock videos you might have seen. The reason being is we are looking at it from the social sentiment perspective, so keeping track of trends on Twitter and Stocktwits. Before jumping into why this is useful and why you should be using this type of data, if you can please like, subscribe, that'd mean a ton to me. Drop a comment below. If you have any questions, happy to answer them, but means a ton and super great to see. Okay, let's get into it. So UPST, Upstart Holdings. What we're looking at here before we go and dive into Upstart itself is the social sentiment dashboard. This brings in real-time tweets, Stocktwits data. We can look at it up to 3 months time period, and it's close to the last 4 hours. Then there's a number of metrics that we can look at to display, help us identify trends, or as well as keeping track of various stocks you have in your portfolio, whether it's posts, comments, likes, impressions, sentiment, price, volume, number of followers, etc. Right now I just have price in green as well as impressions in purple. Impressions are the number of people that see a tweet that has the hashtag UPST, Upstart. So in the last, let's see, UPST, you can filter for it, look for it here, but essentially in the last 72 hours, noticed a bit of a trend with Upstart. So the number of posts, so number of tweets, got up substantially, as well as number of impressions. What we can do is look at, now there's two kind of main filters I like to use. First is the direct feed. So this is a real-time feed of what people are saying on Twitter about UPST. So if they have it as a hashtag, it picks it up, gives us that real-time feed. But the other super useful one is the influencer feed. So this will filter and show you all the major accounts that are tweeting about Upstart. So hashtag UPST. And this gives you a good sense because the more people that see posts about Upstart, the more chance there is for investors to become excited about it, especially if it's positive sentiment, and really stay informed. So this is a super useful data point, especially in this type of trading environment. So as I said, if we look back, this is May 16th, major kind of news, Dan Loeb's third point, exited positions in Google and Upstart, as well as Accenture. Typically if you see that, if you're a holder, if they're a fund that has a strong track record, it's never great to see. But not all funds do well. A ton of funds exit positions and ultimately ends up burning them in the long run. So, something to take with a bit of a grain of salt. But essentially, if we look at the price over the last few days, so open 17th at around $40 a share. That day saw, very strong price action up to $46 a share. Okay. And like I said, this is why this feed is super useful. So get accounts that are keeping you up to date with what's going on. So start writing the 821 moving average up as the gap fills. 21 today. Okay, upside downside. Forward PE is 17. It's a pretty solid PE, especially for a company like Upstart. Let's see. Jump over this one. But essentially, we see a spike in impressions. Price continues to move up. Good momentum. And the following day, this is trading after hours, so in the evening and then kind of early pre-market. Opened at around $52 a share. Dropped off. Wasn't a great day the other day. Markets haven't been great, but it's a good sign that Upstart's been able to maintain a positive trend given the overall macro environment. And then so close around $47 a share. And then today, so open at around 48. And then in the morning, again, saw a bit of an increase in number of people tweeting about Upstart. So we see it spike a little bit here, $48 a share, up to 53. Kind of came down a little bit in the afternoon, settled just shy at $52 a share. All this to say is, as you can see, there's a pretty strong correlation with the number of impressions as it trends. We see some solid price action similarly here, but at the very least, you can keep track of what people are saying in real time. As news breaks, you get it, and it's super important to know as an investor or as a trader. Anyway, hopefully you guys found this useful. Like I said, there's a ton of awesome features here. You can look for any ticker that you have or maybe thinking of buying in, see how it's been trending over the last little while. But for Upstart, things are looking pretty solid, and it'll be interesting to see how it closes out the week. Okay, like I said, like, subscribe, mean a ton to me, drop a comment below, and happy trading.